Hi, I'm Kelly O'Shields, TXDAR Chair of the American Heritage Committee. I am very honored and excited to serve the Lubbock administration. I serve with 6 incredibly talented vice chairs whom I will introduce to you shortly. The American Heritage Committee combines historic preservation, education, and patriotism, all while having fun and encouraging bonding with other DAR daughters. Our committee encourages Texas daughters to preserve our rich American heritage in the fields of art, sculpture, crafts, fiber arts, drama and literature, and American music, all through creative endeavors. TXDAR members can demonstrate their American heritage by submitting original works created in one of the 37 categories of the American Heritage Contest. Do remember that you can only enter one time individually and one time as a member of a group where all members of the group create the project. The theme this year is Rise and Shine on Our House Beautiful. Daughters are beginning their projects with NSDAR's wonderful complex of buildings in mind. The historic dress era this year is 1900 to 1930, which goes from the longer dresses of the early 1900s to World War I era fashions where dresses were beginning to go up, and of course the flapper dresses of the 1920s. Let your imagination soar. It is our committee's goal that you all get creative and express yourself through the arts. All entries this year will be submitted by email to the National Vice Chair, as noted on the NSDAR page for American Heritage, except for Fiber Arts, which will be emailed to the State Vice Chair for Fiber Arts. All is set out on a slide that follows. Please copy me, the State Chair, as well as the State Vice Chair, so we can display your wonderful entries. Next up are the 6 American Heritage Vice Chairs, and they are Jane Wirt, Vice Chair, Art and Sculpture; Heidi Higginbotham, Vice Chair, Fiber Arts; Margaret Mayo, Vice Chair, Crafts; Karen Thompson, Vice Chair, Literature and Drama; Leslie Inman, Vice Chair, Music; and Linda Bellotta, Vice Chair, Women in the Arts Recognition Award. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Donna Jane Wirt, and I am a Vice Chairman of the American Heritage Committee for the Texas Daughters of the American Revolution. My category is Art and Sculpture. There are 12 sections in this group, and they include acrylics, china painting, digital art, which is new this year for the computer-savvy members, drawing, multimedia, oils, pastels, photography, black and white and color, sculpture, and watercolors. Many of our daughters share their talents with us each year, and we are encouraging them to enter again. The contest theme for the 2021-2022 year is Rise and Shine Your Light on Our House Beautiful. All entries will be emailed to the National Vice Chairman between January the 2nd, 2022 and February 15, 2022. The forms are available on the American Heritage website and the NIP. As a courtesy, please send a duplicate copy of the entry form only to our Texas American Heritage Committee Chairman. Start thinking now about how you can illustrate this theme and share our heritage with others. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Heidi Higginbotham, and I am honored to serve as the Texas State Vice Chair of Fiber Arts for the American Heritage Committee during the Lubbock administration. For 2021, the theme of this contest is Rise and Shine Your Light on Our House Beautiful. There are 12 categories in the Fiber Arts contest. Pick something you're really great at, really enjoy doing, and enter as an individual or do it with a group. Either way, you will be helping to preserve America's heritage in this arena, and we have so many talented daughters in the state of Texas. New this year are a couple of things I want to point out. One is you can only enter once as an individual in a category or as a group. Two, we are no longer going to be required to submit pictures, printed pictures, a CD, or a thumbnail with our pictures. You can do everything electronically. Simply submit your contest entry form, which is 2 pages long, your essay, and your pictures, all by email. Just send them to me by January 15th, 2022. All of my contact information is available on the Texas State Members Only website. Please go to the national website, click on committees, click on American Heritage, and all the details pertinent to this contest are there. If you are considering quilting, I strongly suggest you look at the quilting section because there have been a couple of changes to what is going to be accepted this time around. I truly look forward to seeing all of your beautiful projects. Bye.
My name is Margaret Mayo, and I am the Regent of the Fort Worth chapter. I am honored to serve as the State Vice Chair, American Heritage Crafts for the Lubbock administration. This year's theme is Rise and Shine Your Light on Our House Beautiful. There are so many ways you can shine your light on our gorgeous historic buildings in Washington, D.C. in the contest categories for crafts. Use your imagination, either individually or as a group, in any of the following categories: clay, basketry and caning, jewelry, dolls, either cloth or fiber or other dolls, paper crafts, including books, paper dolls, and other paper crafts. The final category is other crafts. Only emailed entries will be accepted this year. Your entry should consist of 8 pages, including the following: the 1-page entry form, a narrative of a paragraph or more, but no longer than 1 page, that explains the technique used and how your work supports this year's theme. In addition, 6 photos in JPEG format. Please do not send your artwork. You will be judged exclusively by the photos sent of your entry. Photos must be of good quality, again, JPEG format, but not too large to send by email. 1 photo must show the entire entry, with 4 photos showing details and 1 photo of the item construction. Please do not use children or models in the photos. Your emailed entries will be accepted between January 2nd, 2022 and February 15th, 2022, and must be emailed to the National Vice Chair, American Heritage Crafts. Her email is available on the National American Heritage Committee webpage. Please also email a copy to the State Chair and State Vice Chair for Crafts for American Heritage. How will you shine a light on Our House Beautiful? The possibilities are limited only by your imagination. Good luck.
Hello, Texas Daughters. My name is Karen Thompson, and I'm honored to be serving as your American Heritage State Vice Chair for Literature and Drama. Let's go over the 5 competition categories in this division. The first is poetry and deals with poems that are from 1 to 15 lines and are composed of a pattern of free verse or rhyming verse. The second category is also poetry, and this is for poems that are at least 16 lines long but no more than 30. Again, free or rhyming verse are acceptable. The third category is fiction, short story, or narrative. These are not to exceed 8 double-spaced type pages of 12-point Times New Roman font with 1-inch margins. The fourth category is nonfiction, short story, or narrative. These are also to be a maximum of 8 double-spaced type pages. Because these entries will contain facts, it is important that the latest edition of the MLA Handbook for Writers of Research Papers be used to properly reference your information. Please note that footnotes, citations, or bibliography pages are not counted in that 8-page maximum total. Our fifth and final category is drama. This can be written as a monologue, as a duet scene, or as a short play. Again, the maximum length is 8 double-spaced type pages. Please remember that each entry must be an unpublished work by an individual DAR member or a group of DAR members. It has to illustrate some aspect of the theme. The judging criteria used is quality of work, originality, incorporation of the theme, and written expression of theme. Entries for this division are to be sent via email to the National Vice Chair of Literature and Drama. Her address is printed on the entry form found online. Please also email copies of your completed entry form to your state chair and to your state vice chair. You may be telling yourself that entering in literature and drama is really not for you, but I challenge you to think that we're all writers. We write in diaries and journals, we create blogs, we record funny stories about our families, we're constantly sending texts and emails, and we regularly post on Twitter and Facebook. The key to being a writer is to be an observer. Remember that group entries are definitely encouraged in this competition division. Maybe you have a fabulous idea on how to represent this year's theme, but having others on board as a team will enable you to create a terrific entry. I say go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained is something my parents regularly said. Whether you decide to enter as an individual or as a group, regardless of whether you gain a coveted spot as a national winner, please remember that what you write is going to be a treasured legacy to pass on to your children, your grandchildren, and beyond. Best of luck to you.
Hello, Texas Daughters. My name is Leslie Inman, and I'm the American Heritage State Vice Chair for Music. The music competition has 2 categories, vocal and instrumental. Let's start with the vocal requirements. Lyrics must follow the stated theme, and the entry must be a titled musical manuscript scored for female voices with relatively simple accompaniment. And now the instrumental category. The composition must be a concert march suitable for a processional or recessional and should follow the standard concert march form. It should be submitted as a keyboard arrangement, and the title may be descriptive or technical. The details. Each composition entry should be an original created by a DAR member or group of members and should only be performed in a chapter meeting. The length of the composition shall be no longer than 4 minutes, and only the composition will be judged, not the vocal or instrumental quality. Your submissions should go to our National Vice Chair for American Heritage Music. So rise and shine, daughters, your light on our house beautiful.
Hello, I'm Linda Gafford Belota. I'm the Vice Chair for American Heritage for the state of Texas, Women in the Arts Recognition Award. The purpose of the Women in the Arts Recognition Award is to honor a woman who has exhibited excellence in her chosen genre. The award is designed to recognize outstanding achievement in the non-performing arts by a woman who has contributed to her artistic field in an innovative and creative ways that go beyond mere mastery of technique. Please let us know your chapter selection for the Women in the Arts Recognition Award, because who knows, she might be considered for the state award. All information regarding submission for your nomination can be found on the website. Please send your nominations to me. That's Linda Bellotta, Vice Chair, and Kelly O'Shields, State Chair. Thank you very much.